What are we looking for? Dawgs.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Barry, and we back on Bird's Eye View with it. Like always, appreciate the love and support. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Stop what you're doing. Smash the like button. Smash subscribe button. Hop in the comment section. Comment whatever you want. Of course, I'm dropping daily bangers day by day. You know we got news of the day coming out of Colorado, and we're going to jump right into it. So, of course, this Colorado football program is geared up for this 2024 season. Of course, all eyes again are going to be on this program, whether you're hating, whether you're supporting, regardless of whatever side you're on, you're going to be tuned in without question. Of course, I have provided you all some phenomenal updates when it comes to my projected offensive line starters and defensive line starters as well. I know some of you are asking for me to do other position groups as well. So, of course, I'm going to deliver with that. So I have the DBs here. Now, honestly, it ain't no telling who gonna start in this DB room. This DB room is loaded from top to bottom. Now, obviously, Trav and Shiloh gonna start, but we're just gonna jump right into it. We got Travis Hunter. We all know about the 5-star athlete, 6'1", $185 out of Swaney, Georgia. The Jackson State transfer, of course, a generational talent. I mean, what can't he do on the football field? Elite level athleticism, elite level ball skills, elite level IQ and instincts. We were able to see him make plays on the football field that are not a lot of players in the country were able to make. Of course, there's only one Travis Hunter in the nation. He's one of the most explosive and dynamic players in the country. His ability to make defenders miss is unbelievable. I mean, he's one of the most in-shape athletes. Of course, he never comes off the field. We know how he dominated that TCU game on both sides of the football. He was a consensus first-team All-American, AP, AFC, AFWA, ASI. He was a consensus All-American. Of course, he won the Paul Hornung Award, which is given to the most versatile athlete in the country. I mean, in 2023, of course, on the offensive side of the ball, he had 57 catches, 720 yards, 5 touchdowns. But on defense, he had 30 tackles, 3 interceptions, and 5 PBUs. Of course, he did that in 3.5 games. We all know he got hurt in that Colorado State game. So he did that in only 3.5 games. I mean, it is no telling what his numbers would look like. If you guys want to, man, let me know in the comment section, what do you think Travis Hunter numbers would have looked like if he were able to play the entire season? I mean, he put up some crazy numbers despite missing those games. Of course, I feel like, I mean, honestly, you can add a few more PBUs without question. You can add a couple more INTs as well. Of course, he would have scored more touchdowns on offense. His offensive numbers would have been off the charts, honestly. He would have had 80 catches, over 1,000 yards offensively if he was able to play the entire season. But, I mean, of course, this 2024 year is going to be a phenomenal year for Travis Hunter. We're expecting a Heisman-type season without question. Let's keep it rolling. We got Cormani McClain. Of course, we all know about the 5-star cornerback, 6'2", $165 out of Lakeland, Florida. Of course, he was the #1 cornerback in the country coming out of that 2023 class. Just a rare combination of size, length, and speed. Of course, we know how he dominated at the high school level, over 20 interceptions. He can quickly close gaps with elite bursts and athleticism, has a knock for putting himself in good positions to attack the football in the air. Of course, he played 9 games, had 4 starts, tied up 13 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and had 2 PBUs as well. Of course, we're expecting Cormani McClain to take that next big jump in his development without question. There's talent oozing out of this young man, and we're going to see it in 2024. Let's keep it rolling. We got DJ McKinney, 3-star cornerback, 6'2", $195 out of Colleyville, Texas. Oklahoma State transfer. Just a long and athletic corner that's physical. Made a lot of plays for that Cowboys defense this past season. Only allowed 22 catches all year in 14 games. He had 38 tackles, 5 PBUs. He started in the bowl game against Texas A&M. He didn't give up a catch in that game as well. Had 7 tackles in the Big 12 title game as well. This was a big loss for Oklahoma State. He's coming in with 3 years of eligibility as well. This is a guy that can come in and see the field a lot. He was expecting to be a starter for this Oklahoma State program. Well, of course, now he'll be making plays on Saturdays in Boulder, Colorado. Let's keep it rolling. We got Preston Hodge. He's a 4-star, just playing safety and corner. 1 forced fumble, 3 tackles for loss, 2 interceptions as well. He was one of the most sought-after DBs in the transfer portal. Had offers from TCU, Auburn, Texas A&M, Houston, Cincinnati, Texas Tech, Colorado, of course, Memphis, West Virginia, just to name a few. Again, I love his versatility and the fact that he has a lot of experience playing safety and playing corner. He has next level play ability without question. It wouldn't shock me if he's a starter as well. I mean, this kid is super talented, dog. and it's going to be tough to keep him off the field. Of course, he's coming in, I believe, with 1 year of eligibility as well. So expect Preston Hodge to make a lot of plays on Saturdays. Let's keep it rolling, man. We got Omarion Cooper. We all know about the 4-star cornerback, 6'1", $190 out of Lee Acres, Florida. Of course, he was a Florida State transfer. A lengthy frame with good wingspan, very comfortable in man coverage, can jam at the line of scrimmage and flip his hips and run with the receiver. Has good closing speed as well. Solid ball skills and instincts. Tackles well. Of course, he played in 9 games this past season for that Colorado football program, making 8 starts. He had 37 tackles, which was first on the team for cornerbacks. He had 2 tackles for loss, 1 sack, 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery. He had 5 PBUs as well, which tied for first on the team with Travis Hunter. Of course, he missed the last 3 games of the season, but he was able to still put up some productive numbers for this Colorado football program. I know he's going to be coming back with 1 year left of eligibility. He's going to be hungry as well. Let's keep it rolling with some safeties, man. We got Shiloh Sanders. Of course, we all know about Big Headache Gang CEO, one of the most physical safeties in the country. We know he had one of the best commitment videos in history. I mean, he's a thumper. He's definitely going to come up and hit you. He's just a big-time playmaker, dog. Played in 11 games, started all 11 of those games. He missed 1 game due to injury. He was the 9th DB in Colorado's history to lead the team in tackles. He had 70 tackles this past season. He tied for first in the Pac-12 in solo tackles with 55. He was also first in the Pac-12 and second in the country in forced fumbles. Of course, he had 4 of those. He was also first in the country for DBs when it comes to forced fumbles. Of course, we all know he had that 80-yard pick 6 in that Colorado State game. That was a game that I actually attended. The stadium was just crazy when he got that pick 6. Obviously, he was all conference as well, AP, College Football Network, and the Bay Area News had him all Pac-12. Of course, we all expect him to start without question at safety. I mean, he makes a lot of plays, and he's a great leader as well. Can't wait to see his pro-level production in 24. Let's keep it rolling. We got Cam, Silmon-Craig. We all know about the 3-star safety, 5'10", $175 out of Birmingham, Alabama. Another Jackson State transfer. Of course, everything you want in the safety. Can cover, great in run support as well. Loves to tackle. Just a fiery football player, dog. I mean, this plays all over the field. Of course, in 2023, played in all 12 games, made 10 starts. He had over 670 snaps this season, had 44 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 1 sack. He tied for the team lead with 3 interceptions as well. All 3 of his interceptions came at home. So, I mean, he loves playing at Folsom without question. Of course, we're expecting Cam to take that next big jump as well. He's a dog, man. Like I said, a fiery football player that just finds his way around the football. And we just love that, especially for a safety. He can crash downhill on the run. I definitely think Cam has an opportunity to play at the next level. He's going to get a lot of chances for sure. We all know how Coach Prime is with his DBs. He rotates his DBs a lot. Cam is going to be on the field, and he's going to make plays on Saturdays for this Colorado football program. Be excited for the next step that Cam is going to take in his development, and let's see exactly what's going to transpire. Let's keep it rolling. We got Trevor Woods. Of course, we all know about the 3-star safety, 6'2", 205 out of Katy, Texas. Of course, he was one of those ones that was at that Colorado football program before Coach Prime got there. He was pretty much the leader of the defense. He led their defense in tackles. Of course, he tackles extremely well, very physical. He was one of the first defenders to earn his numbers this past season. In 2023, played and started 9 games. He missed 3 games due to injury. He started 4 games at inside linebacker. He made that switch in the Stanford game. Had 56 tackles this season, which was 3rd most on the team. He's versatile, dog, so you can expect Trevor Woods to get a lot of opportunities to play. Let's keep it rolling. We got Miles Slusher, 4-star safety, 6'1", $195 out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Of course, he was a University of Arkansas transfer. He was a big-time player coming out of high school. He was the number 2 player in the state of Oklahoma. Adequate size and very versatile. An instinctive playmaker, has a ball-hawking play style. He's a strong tackler who isn't afraid to crash downhill on the run. Of course, in 2023, played in 4 games, making 1 start against TCU. Of course, he had surgery during the season, so that kept him out most of the year. Had 17 tackles, 1.5 tackles for loss, a sack, a PBU. A full season of Miles Slusher gonna be fun, man. Let's keep it rolling. We got Herman Smith. He's a 3-star safety, 6 foot, $195 out of San Diego, California. Idaho State transfer. He was also at Jackson State with Coach Prime as well. An instinctive safety that reads quickly and reacts. He flies and crashes downhill on the run, dog. In 2022 at Jackson State, had 26 tackles, 1 interception, interception, a tackle for loss, 3 PBUs, and a sack as well. At Idaho State in 2023, 21 tackles, 2 PBUs, and 1 tackle for loss as well. Again, he will be teaming back up, of course, with Coach Prime, with Travis Hunter, Shiloh Sanders. Of course, you know, he committed to this Colorado football program. I actually like this piece, dog. This is a sneaky good piece without question. Y'all gonna see Herm can play, dog. Let's keep it rolling with some younger guys, man. We got Jaden Milner Jones. We all know about the 3-star safety, 5'11", a buck 95 out of DeSoto, Texas. He was in that 2023 class. A productive player that will continue to enhance his skill set. He crashes downhill in the run game as well. Decent in coverage. Got a lot of experience as a true freshman. In 2023, he played in 12 games. He had 1 start against Washington State. He had 25 tackles and 3 PBUs as well, again, as a true freshman. So he has a lot of opportunity to continue to grow and develop his game. Without question, again, 3 more years of eligibility coming out of this young man. We got another youngin', man, Carter Startmile. Of course, we know about the 3-star cornerback, 5'11", 205 out of Plano, Texas in that 2023 class. In 2023, played in 9 games, had 1 start, 11 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and a block kick as well. We got Adam Hopkins. He's a 4-star athlete, 6 foot, a buck 80 out of Thomasville, Georgia. He was in that 2023 class. He was actually a top 35 wide receiver in the country. He was a dynamic 2-way player. He was an Under Armour All-American, multiple pick sixes in high school. Can't wait to see him make that full-time transition. Of course, we got Travis J. We know about the 4-star cornerback, 6'2", 205 out of Greenville, Florida, Florida State transfer. Of course, in 2023, he only played in 4 games. He had 1 tackle. He was recovering from an injury. We know in the scene in the well-off media videos, a lot of times he had that knee sleeve on, so he was recovering from an injury. So let's see what it transpired. Again, he was a big-time 4-star guy coming out of high school. So if you made it this far, you know I appreciate you guys without question. Of course, just bringing you my opinion when it comes to this loaded DB room. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what time it is, dog. Bird's Eye View, man.